What's up people? This is Kiyato here. Wow, I didn't really expect myself to making an update video of this very quickly, but yeah, more news has been revealed about the Inuyasha sequel, and you know how I kind of butchered the name of Hanyo no Yashi Hime. So yeah, the full name title is going to be Yasha Hime Princess Half Demon. But before I get started to the video, I want to thank Karen who posted on my last video, you know, talking about this announcement of the sequel for Inuyasha, and yeah, she brought in more information telling me about how the plot, the characters, and yeah, something that I didn't previously address in the last video, but yeah, now I'm on comicbook.com looking at the news article, and yeah, I just want to go over it with you guys and talk about this whole you know, series. Alright, so I'm looking at the article below here. Yep, 100% confirm the two girls on the very bottom of the visual cover is Sashomaru's daughters. From what it's saying, they're both twin daughters that are age 14, and you know, they're half demons, of course, similar to Inuyasha, and they're being introduced to the magical world, new generation from Rumika Takahashi. So we got the confirmed names of the characters. I'm pretty sure they've confirmed before, but we got Setsuna, who looks identical to Sashomaru with the whole armor and the fur on her right side, which I'm questioning where they get that fur from now at this point. But yeah, and then we get Toa, who, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of took me in shock because I didn't know that was a girl. But looking more closely at the facial expressions, yeah, I can definitely see that. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm looking or scrolling down the article. Toa is a modern day girl living in the Rail era who is 14 years old and apparently traveled to the modern day world. Modern day world? Okay. Well, in her world, she was raised by Kagome's younger brother Sota. Whoa. She was raised by Sota. That okay, I like that. I like that. That's pretty unique. Because, you know, Sota didn't really play a big role in Inuyasha before, but maybe he might have a big role now. And from just that description alone, I think he will have a bigger role. And also he's a mentor, maybe? Okay, I'll continue on, but yeah. So that is the daughter of Sashomaru, living in a far different life from her father that barely experienced the modern world. At first glance, you may notice that Toa is wearing far more masculine clothes, but in her character description, it is noted that she does so in order to improve her fighting skills. Okay, that's dope. I actually like that character design a lot because it's kind of like a takeaway from the original Inuyasha, because yeah, in my previous video I talked about how Inuyasha was first released in 2000 for anime. I think the manga might have been released a little early on. So the clothing from that era is a lot more different from the clothing era of this time. So from looking at Toa's character design, I mean, definitely does take a more modern day look of today than how it was previously in back in 2000. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so looking more, Toa's sister Setsuna looks far more like her father and has spent her living in the world that he knew, working as a ghost exterminator. Whoa, hold up. I'm not sure if the article maybe messed up, but ghost exterminator? Is this Ghostbusters? I thought it would be more of the whole, you know, demons, like slaying demons in a sense, because, you know, in Inuyasha, there are demons that need to be slain, and maybe that might change because of Naraku's defeat in the original series, who knows, but if there are more ghosts, I'm actually curious to see, like, if it is going to be ghosts or is it actually demons, so maybe that's a misunderstanding there. Setsuna wears a similar scarf and has a demeanor that is more, or far more like her father, in that she is calm, collective, and not moved by events. Setsuna does not believe that Toa is in fact her sister, and it seems as if there's a bit mystery as to why they were separate and why they live out their lives in two separate worlds. And the rest of the article just talks about the official Twitter account for Inuyasha sequel, with showing us the character designs as well as some descriptions. So far from this, I'm actually very hooked onto the plot now. The plot seems pretty good. I'm kind of curious to see what kind of personality Toa has, because they did describe the personality of Setsuna, whose personality resembles Sashomaru's, But I want to see if Toa's personality is similar to Rin's. And I saw the comments on YouTube already that if it's Rin who's the mother, it'd be weird, blah blah blah. But you know, I'm actually very curious to see like who the mother is, and if it's Rin, then it is what it is. Oh look, I got a new post on my recent video. It would be funny if the villain was a relative of Naraku's. Please don't. Please don't let that happen. If that does happen, I will stop following the series, like straight up. That is lazy work. And oh my god, I would not be happy with that. But talking about main villains though, I think it'd be a lot more interesting if they did feature a main villain from the modern day time. I mean, that'd be pretty cool twist, because the main villain of the historical time was Naraku. But once if we get the main villain from modern day time that, you know, finds a way to go back to the past era of Japan and maybe try to conquer through that way. And I don't know, I'm just hoping 100% nothing related to Naraku. We already move on past that. It's already been over 10 years, 10 freaking long years with Naraku being the main villain already. We need a new fresh villain. I like the plot already. The plot intrigues me a lot. So Shonru's daughter being the main characters, like that a lot. And whole modern day and you know, half demon in a modern day time. I feel that. Alright, that'll pretty much wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and if you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, and post your thoughts on the comments below, because I'm actually very curious to see what you guys think of this. Also, I'm going to leave an article link below in the description for you guys to go ahead and check out. Definitely some juicy information there. But overall thoughts, I'm actually more invested into the series now, more than ever. I'm actually more curious to see how Toa kind of behaves in the modern day era, especially dealing with Sota, who I'm wondering if he's a mentor or not. So yeah, I'm definitely wanting to see more Toa, how she is. Does she know that she's a half demon or not? Like, so many questions running in my head. But no matter what, I think the number one question we all have to ask ourselves after looking at this article: Ghost Exterminator? Really? Shouldn't it be Demon Exterminator?